Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Samuel Okoyeocha. I want to bring you advanced method of Elliott Wave analysis, as I do every week, sometimes in the middle week as well. If this is the first time you are watching my video, subscribe and hit the bell icon so that whenever I post a video, whether in the weekend or in the middle week, you can get notified and watch. If this is your first time, as I said earlier, like, share with your friends. There are so many people struggling to learn how to trade from the person who can teach them correctly. That I can boast you, I can do. So you can join my class. I also have Telegram channel where you can join freely. We don't share the money for join our Telegram. And we share trade ideas, chart patterns. You can always learn from there. I also have students group where you can learn until you are certified. I can teach you the way you can learn, and I will give you enough time to learn. I don't rush you out within 6 months or 3 months or even 1 year. You take your time to learn, because I know that forex is not easy to learn. So when people say 3 months course, 1 month course, 6 months course, I conclude that they are not sincere, because I know not so easy to learn within 6 months. Not even 1 year is not enough to learn. Then you must know that trading demands a lot of discipline. You can have the knowledge. If you have discipline, you will be losing your money, because you can presume this will happen and do it and you lose. Secondly, remember, don't over risk. If you are trading, don't over risk, don't over trade. Market is there, opportunity comes every day. If you miss this one, next time you take it another one. Don't regret missing an opportunity, because it comes almost every day. So, having said this, let me go down to the business. Okay, I always start with DXY. DXY. You can see last week the market could not make a meaningful move. It is still consolidating. Remember, I told you that this is not time to sell DXY. It might be selling in 15 minutes, 1 hour, but I want to buy DXY, because to me, this move is enough to be the wave 4 I am looking at. Okay, so let me go to 4 hours. On 4 hours, we have, you can see the bigger end diagonal. On 4 hours again, you can see we have another end diagonal inside the bigger one. So once the market closes above 102.42, then that's when I will consider buy. This is a buy zone. Close above here is a buy, but remember, there must be a buy setup before you buy. So all these things is what we learn in my class, how to recognize a buy and sell setup, which is very important. You can get a buy level, sell level, but if there is no setup, it can reverse and invalidate. So it's important. USD, what do you have on USD? The same situation. Market is struggling to start selling. You can see all of last week, no meaningful move. It's going sideways. So, and I got my account. This is the 4th wave of XY, XZ. So we are looking for the price to break this channel properly. This is 4 hours. This last diagram seems to have been broken. Okay, though the possibility that it can still go up is there, but once it's closed above this level, above 1.0833, I will look for setup. If I see setup, I take it. Okay, that's really, and you can see this is 1 hour chart. I don't normally show 1 hour chart, but you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what we call a leading diagonal. That is leading diagonal. Is another good sign of market reversal pattern. So yes, so if this is correct, we're gonna get A, B, C, and selling will start. And this selling will be a very huge and take maybe 2 weeks to conclude. So you will likely be in profit if you are trading and if you are following my idea. USDCAD. USDCAD. You can see our daily. This is only logical thing I can see on daily. That price will drop, give us an ABC, down to 1.3, 1.29, even 1.28 and 272 or thereabouts. So let's get set up first. So for 4 hours and lower time frame, we now tell us what to do. Now, from 4 hours, in my own calculation, before the selling will continue, you're gonna get a correction, but because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, and after that we likely get an ABC before we sell. So the selling we see on daily will likely occur, but let's get ABC first, something like this before we now sell. USDCHF. USDCHF. What do we have on USDCHF? Let's see daily. USDCHF. I have no other idea that this is WXY. The XY is here is where it will likely end. Maybe it can still go down to 0.901902 or even 0.90. It can even go to 0.89. So, but it calls for caution. Because when market enters a reversal zone, it can reverse without getting deep in the zone. So let's go to 4 hours. So 4 hours is, whatever on 4 hours is that, this is another end diagonal. I can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 5 will likely complete. Now, the thing we have there is that you can decide to sell it from here, stop loss here, or you decide to sell it when here is broken. Then stop loss will be here. So the choice is yours. No trade is free. Every trade has its own risk. So I would prefer to trade for this zone. Okay. Then my stop loss will be here. That's what I would prefer to do. But it should be a good trade because you can see the drop. This drop can go as low as this level. Okay. So it will be a nice trade if you take it and it goes your way. And as a matter of fact, I don't see any reason to buy USDCHF now, unless the price goes above this level and give me a buy setup. That's why you see this orange sign, bullish sign you see here. So if it goes above this here, place and give me a buy setup, I will buy and target 0.96 and above. Pounds USD. Pounds USD, what do we have? Anything on daily? Let's see our daily. Daily, we are getting a kind of 5 waves. This must be WSYXZ. Or anyway, they're all 5 waves. So it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the question is, where are we going to buy? Where is the ideal place to place our buy? Let's check 4 hours. Sorry, I mean our buy or sell. You know, this movement, this price action is corrective in nature. So let me remove this. So now the idea is that we can still go deeper. Here is our reversal zone. We can still go deeper in the reversal zone before it will be reversed. Or it may give us a kind of ABC and go up again before it will finally begin to sell. So here I have been my target, but I doubt this target because now EURUSD is about to sell, and EURUSD will be selling. This will not be going up that much if USD is selling. So, but what we expect is that we can still get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, deeper in this place, maybe around here, 1.25, then it's beginning to drop. So my advice is that you can ignore pounds USD and focus maybe on your USD, USDCAD, USDCHF, DSY for now. And you know, you can trade all the instruments. But if pounds USD is one of your favorites, then I would advise you to wait to buy from here. Unless you trade the lower time frame, like 1 hour and 15 minutes. Maybe on 1 hour, you can see a reason to buy on 1 hour. Even on the 1 hour, you can see 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, 4. Maybe it's trying to give us, it may try to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, a triangle as wave 4. Something like this, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, E. Then it will buy. So what else for that? I don't want to be showing for 1 hour because it takes my time. And 4 hours and above is more reliable than 1 hour, 15 minutes. AUDUSD. AUDUSD, what do we have? The market is going up. Now, are we going to get correction or reversal from this level? Let's check 4 hours. Okay, now the reason I'm zooming out is that we are expecting the price. And of course, this can be the bull correction, WXY. So it's possible this Y have ended here. Okay, and if that is the case, it means we will be, that the buying have started. But the reason I'm expecting the price to drop is that I haven't seen a sharp wave 3. Wave 3 we always be sharp. But if this is wave 3, not an ideal wave 3 anyway. So let me go to 4 hours. So on 4 hours, the market is waiting for a sell. I'm looking for sell setup here. So I cannot buy from here. I can only sell from here because though it may not good, it may give us, okay, let me show you 1 hour. So this is 1 hour. But everything that's happening here looks corrective in nature. Okay, so it can drop a little, go up again before selling. But I like to trade the bigger target. If buying will give me 100 pips, 70 pips, 50 pips before it reverse, I will wait for the reverse. Once it reverse, I will go for the one that will give me thousands of pips. That's but so with all this move, this buying is enough move for it to reverse. Now you can see where I placed sell. It doesn't mean if price dropped from here, you begin to sell. It can drop and go up again before finally dropping that big. So now this is why I always say sell setup. It can drop, but if you don't give me sell setup, I won't sell. This is why I always encourage you, instead of losing your money in trade, use part of the money you lose to learn. When you learn, when you got the knowledge, you have gotten it. Nobody will take it away from you. When you got the knowledge, it will fetch you money all your life. Okay, having said that, let me go to AUDUSD. Sorry, measure the USD. What do you have there? I think AUDUSD and USD are doing the same thing. Almost the same thing. You can see this move. Now we may get an ABC running flat or expanding flat, and price will begin to go up again. So I think USD is clearer to trade. I think this is gonna work. I think this harmonic may not work. So let me hide it for now. Okay, so now what do we have here? Let me widen the chart. So now this move is corrective. Okay, but one thing is it haven't closed above this level. So this is what I am forecasting on this. We will get something like this before we sell. Then secondly, I mean, I'm expecting an ABC. That is a price to drop to this level before it buy, and then it will sell. So now, because the structure is clearer than AUDUSD, if you trend both pays, choose one, choose New Zealand USD. We can sell it on 1 hour if sell setup is there. Let me check. No really setup. But looking at the structure, I'm expecting it to drop, but I haven't seen set up. So the market will be moving without a clear setup. It happens all the time. So, but from my experience, this will likely drop before it buy. So if it drops here, it will surely buy from here. But if it goes above this level and give us a price stop above this level, then I will buy it and target the necessary area and book my profit and look for other trade. Okay, JP225. JP225, what do we have there? Let me go to daily. JP225, our target did not meet. This sometimes market will pose some difficulties. For instance, this is what I expect in this pair. I expect a move like this. A, B, C, and another drop. But this move is sharp and impulsive. Now, being sharp and impulsive doesn't mean that it can't go down from here. All this gap is too much to be forfeited. Now, there's what I want you to learn on this very structure. You can see this sharp move. You see another sharp move again. So it seems it likes to make sharp move. You can see this move is sharp again. This is sharp. 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 This is the only sideways move. So this being sharp doesn't rule out that we can have another sharp move. Why am I saying this? Sales top can occur from here, and I will take it. And if you take it, if you take it, it will likely be sharp because it used to make sharp movements. So market tend to repeat itself. So if you don't know that, learn it now. Let me clear this and go to 4 hours. 4 hours will help us. So now 4 hours, you can see that 4 hours is making a meaningful structure. You can see this is an ending diagonal. You can see how it's developing. So once we get another move up, to this place, we may get sales up from either from this sales zone to 7,400 to 76 to 77 area, or we wait for the break of this channel and we see ourselves. So to me, the selling is not yet over. Okay. All right. Let's go to EURJPY. EURJPY, what do we have? Let's check the daily as well. Daily, not so clear. I'm expecting the market to continue dropping, but on daily, no setup on daily for now until price get to this level. That's where we can see setup on daily. But let's see 4 hours. So 4 hours will likely do what JP225 is doing. So I am expecting the price to drop by before selling. Okay, so there's no much analysis to show you here. Let me go down to 1 hour. So I expect a drop to this level, something like this. We may get this kind of move, then it will buy before selling finally. Okay, so take note of that. USDJPY. USDJPY. We are also looking for the price to drop, similar to what we see on USDCAD. USDCAD, USDJPY, we are seeing almost a kind of same structure. So let me go down to 4 hours. Now on 4 hours, you can see on this inside the channel, big channel, it is forming a triangle. Now this is wave 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E. If this triangle did not violate, then it will surely drop from here. From here, we look for buy. Okay. So the best thing is to wait for this, but to go lower than this, then you sell. When it comes to this channel, book your profit and look for buy. Even if this triangle violates, it is still a sell until this channel is properly broken. So that's for pounds JPY. Sorry, dollar JPY. So let's see pounds JPY. Anything on daily. Pounds JPY. Nothing to show on daily. Let me go to 4 hours. Okay, on 4 hours, I'm expecting the price to drop at least to this level. Though it will likely give us a new low, lower than this, but at least where this channel ends to drop to this level. But before then, we need to see this channel. Yeah, this channel need to be broken properly. Let me go to 1 hour for that. So on 1 hour, you can see, some time market to be. Now, this is one of the reasons you need to be using stop loss all the time. Do you know last week, or is it last 2 weeks? After this big drop, I was expecting, and of course, this is corrective. This is corrective in nature. So I was expecting the price to give me a sell. I was waiting for a kind of here invalidation, then sell stop. I wanted to press sell stop. I press sell stop here so that I can sell for a new low before they buy in. Now, had it been I didn't place stop loss and the sell triggered, you know what happened to my account? You can see all this move. And I think news came out and this happened. So always use stop loss unless you will hurt your account. Okay, that's my only advice. If you like it, use it. If you don't like it, maybe you will learn the hard way. So in all this move, I expect it to break this level and sell. If it continues going up, I don't have reason to buy. I have reason to buy now. And this seems to be a kind of triangle. But I don't want to label it because the shape is not an ideal. I don't like the shape, but such triangle can still work. Anything markets can give you something that seems unreal. Before you know it, it becomes real. Let me just label it for education. This can be A, B, C, D, E. So it can still be a triangle. You can move little to this level and begin to drop. Yeah. So, and it's a valid triangle. As long as it doesn't close above this level, it's a valid triangle. Okay. So let me leave it here for now. But the bottom line is that I don't see reason to buy. I can only sell when this channel is broken, whether triangle or not triangle. Let's go to gold. Gold, let me see daily again. And of course, now gold, after these 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, extended 50 wave, we will likely get A, B, C. Though the A, B, C, I don't know how deep it will be. Let me give you little education. That education is this. Let me give you little education. Because we have because we have extended wave 5, the wave 4, sorry, I mean, okay, now let me do this in the full. So now this is wave 1 of a bigger structure. This is wave 2. So this is wave 3. Then wave 4. Wave 5 will be somewhere up. Why am I showing you this? The reason I'm showing you this is that in Elliott Wave, market can change structure. That is, this very move might be the 5 waves we are looking at. But it seems to be an internal wave of wave 3. And if it is an internal wave 3, it means that this wave 4 will likely not go below 50%, which is 1769 or 1800 as the wave 4. But if it will overrule this bigger structure, then this 4th wave, I mean, it will not be a 4th wave. It will be an ABC, which can come as low as 61.8%, which is 73, or even go as low as 16 something. So that's why when people don't know Elliott wave analysis, and they claim that they know how to trade, I just laugh, because you will likely making money, but it is based on scalping and trial and error. Because we Elliott wave analysts, we can tell you what will happen in the year, in the month, in the next 5 years, and it will happen. You know where the market is going, and it will go there. You will have maybe 3 options, and for that 3, one must happen. So we don't trade blindly. Okay, so, but the matter is, we are expecting an ABC, whether the bigger one or the smaller one. So the selling is coming on gold. Selling is coming on gold. So let me go down to 4 hours. So now 4 hours, you can see we are getting an ending diagonal. The internal wave I show you on daily is ending, and once it ends, then big selling will happen. So now another education. Diagonal can change shape or structure, because once diagonal breaks, it moves very sharp. But you can see this break, it really move faster. So now what will happen? It might adjust its shape. I mean, here will be the line, and it will give us one more move up before the sharp drop. So, but for now, I will leave it where it was until it proved me wrong before I will adjust my analysis. This is one of the reasons I tell you to join my Telegram channel free, because I will update this. If I don't get a sharp move from here, I will know it will come up to this level again before selling. So if you see gold coming to 1949, 1950, or even 1960 before selling, it is still within the structure. Okay, so now, but my own idea is that this is not time to buy gold unless you are scalping. Maybe on 1 hour or 15 minutes. You can buy. I don't scalp. I don't have the time and the energy to chase the market and scalp up and down. Scalpers make money. Those who are experts on it, they make money. Maybe when I have time, I may indulge into it. But for now, I don't have the time. Let's go to silver. Silver, silver and gold are from the same family. And okay, now you can see the same structure. You can see the same 1, 2, 3, looking for 4 and 5. So, but the issue is that silver made a different structure. as wave 2, and expanding flat or a running flat, A, B, C. But gold made a perfect kind of flat or zigzag. But to me, I don't have any other thing to say, count it as an 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the internal wave has completed as wave 3. So wave 4 is what we are looking for. Let's seek help from 4 hours. Now, there's nothing meaningful I see here except another drop, WXY. So silver will likely drop to 22.5 or even 22 before we now buy. If silver begins to buy, the market opens. I'll not buy because I know the buying will be a part of correction for the wave Y that is happening. So now, let me show you 1 hour on silver. So we might get a price move deeper to this level, but it will still sell. I have no reason to buy silver now. Okay, platinum. Platinum. Just as last week, I keep telling you this is not ruled out. So I won't go back there again, saying the same thing I said last week. So let's see 4 hours. Now, on platinum, what we have, I think within the week, I show those on my Telegram channel this drop. This drop not yet finished. So platinum, I'm expecting it to drop further, maybe after some move up, maybe 10.33 or even 10.40 or 10.25. It will drop to this level, 987, 980, or even 970. From this place, I will look for buy setup. And the buy might not be the buy might be a correction. It can be just an A, B, C. But it will be whichever one it will be big. After that, it can still drop again. But for now, let's focus on this drop, on this immediate drop. Let's focus on that. Let's see this drop first. Then we can now buy. After the buying, we know what happened next. US oil. US oil. Oil. My bias on oil is that it will give us a new low. Okay. I'm expecting oil to go below 70 before we now begin to buy. Okay, so let's take 4 hours. Now, excuse me. Another education. This, excuse me. This might be an impulse move. This can be wave 1. This can be wave 2. Then another wave 1, another wave 2. If it is impulse, but if not, and of course, this is my bias on this is that this is a kind of A, B, C, which means this will likely be either a running flat or expanding flat. So oil will reverse, go up to this level, or even this level. Then from there, it will turn and go down. Okay. Now let's focus on what is happening here. If you get buy setup, I will buy. If I don't get the buy setup, it means it will sell again. Maybe to make an expanding flat before buying again. Okay. So this is highly technical. this highly technical. If you can't understand it, don't trade it. But only thing I can tell you, if you see correction and ABC from here, then it will sell. But the overall structure looks like an A, B, C. Just okay, let me go back to daily. The overall structure looks like an A, B, C. This is A, B, C. So this is why I tell you it will likely drop from here and give us a new low. From wherever it begins to go down, a new low is possible. So oil can go down to 70, 68, 65. Okay, so I don't have much again to say on oil. Let's go to US 100, NASDAQ. US 100. Okay. You can see something similar. Okay, now A, B, C, W, X, Y. So don't mind the labeling. So now US 100, NASDAQ, we still go lower. You know, I didn't expect this sharp move. I was expecting, this is what I was expecting on NASDAQ last week. I was expecting A, B, C, and the drop. Rather, it's moving very sharp. So you must get a correction before it will drop. Whichever way, what matters is that you know what's happening in the market. When market change pattern, you know, it's very important that you know. And you can see it has broken a channel. It has broken a channel. But broken channel doesn't, channel is not superior to structure. Take it again. Channel is not superior to structure. Channel is not superior to structure. I know why I'm saying this. Why I'm saying this is that I know many people out there trade support and resistance. Those who trade support and understand, we assume that since this channel has been broken, it's going to go down again. It's begin to go up from here. It's possible, but I'm not expecting that because I know market structure. If this happens, maybe something fundamental strong happened. If not, this structure is an ABC structure, which you see the market go down again. So, having said that, let's go to 4 hours. On 4 hours, the market is moving strong. It's going up, going up, going up. But I expect it to turn from here. Okay. And of course, even those who players support and resistance to make money, because if they buy from here to here is a very big money already. Okay. So, and I think is if you get a nice structure, A, B, C. Buy from here is good because you make money from it. It's enough, it's a very nice buy. If it gives us this type of ABC, then fine, I will buy, close it when I see sign of reversal. They look for sell. Okay, S&P 500. Is even far better than US 100 because if this is an ABC, it will likely go as high as this level, 4400, 4500. So if you're trading it, look for ABC and buy. US30, let me see what is there. US30 is somehow lagging. Okay. It may do this. Before it buy again, then it will drop again. Because they are all meant to drop after buying. Okay, so having said this, This is where I get to the end of this video. The next will be cryptos. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Remember to like, share, subscribe, join our Telegram channel, join our class if you want to learn. God bless you.